Hello my Capricorn friends, it's guidinghalo here, and this is going to be your reading for August, one of them. This is about your path towards enlightenment, so where the Divine's trying to take you, what the Divine's trying to teach you, and who the Divine's trying to mold you into be amongst all the other situations in your life. Alright, let's see what we got here. First card out, Knight of Water. So we have emotional, romantic, enthusiastic, contemplative, falling in love or wedding proposals, the need to balance your emotions, an invitation to a social event. So someone's very much feeling unsure about which way to go, or perhaps you want to move forward, but you're just lacking clarity on a situation, and I think being all up in your feelings about it's left you feeling a little on the blue side perhaps. And until you gain clarity here over your emotions and balance in this emotional set and come forward with some sort of truth for yourself into which direction you want to head, then I don't see movement. But out of the gloominess comes this beautiful hand of God to deliver this truth to you that really and truly can be your crown and glory here. Look at that crown around the tip of the sword. It's all about truth, knowledge, and wisdom, and a crown that you can put on it because it brings you to a place of understanding as to how to balance your emotions. And then we have a wish granted, or healing coming after a very hard time perhaps of being all up in your emotions. This sword of truth coming, this knowledge coming from the Divine as to how to handle a certain situation or a scenario, how to move forward perhaps in love. When you're falling in love, is it true I'm in love, or is it just wishful thinking? Maybe you're thinking too, so you're looking for clarity on the Divine about what this truly is. I'm seeing that you want to celebrate. I see you going out with your friends, this truth being delivered perhaps, or understanding, realizing that you are in love, or that the truth and clarity that you feel towards your emotions. Perhaps an invitation to a social event, you actually learn the truth or see clearer what love actually is supposed to be. And then we have the Two of Cups. Maybe someone is actually going to a wedding or having one. Perhaps a truth is being delivered that is going to heal a situation that brings celebration and reunion, reuniting with somebody that you love. This could be a challenge. The reason I say somebody that you love, and it could be a reunion, is because the Ace of Swords is all about ingenious ideas and how to handle things, absolutely, but it's also about a challenging beginning, coming, bringing clarity to something to bring healing to it, and a celebration ensues, which brings two people closer together. And there is victory here, absolutely. And oh my gosh, Capricorns, look at that, a very happy outcome. So this truth being delivered brings two people together after something has happened that made you all up in your emotional feels, and perhaps being invited to this social event is actually you two coming together to actually start this new thing, or this resurgence of a thing. But it brings truth to two people that love each other, and then brings victory on the outset. And this healing that happens because of this truth brings celebration, and this celebration brings an incredibly happy outcome. This is beautiful, absolutely beautiful for whoever this is for. Perhaps you have been proposed to. The truth is, I love you, I want to marry you. I know things have been rough, but I want to heal that. Let's start, let's be together. Healing happens, a wish granted. I'm getting that someone may have walked away prior because someone wouldn't necessarily commit So they've decided that the truth is they do love somebody, they want to commit, therefore there's celebration. Two people fall deeper in love. The celebration even brings them closer, which brings victory for some and an incredibly happy outcome. The truth brings celebration, which brings victory. Healing brings two people closer together, which brings the happiest outcome in Leo season. In between Leo season and Libra season. That's the next air sign season we have. We have Leo, and there would be Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So Libra is October, comes next. So in between October and Leo season, should be switched if it's the other way around. But I'm telling you, there's going to be victory here nonetheless. A celebration. People seeing you for the hard work that you do, understanding, having clarity for why you were doing what you were doing, and understanding that it was for the best of everybody, and there's healing that's coming, and in this healing it turns out to be a wish granted, because I think you're going to go out and have a lot more fun with the people around you, because there's clarity now in how to bring healing to your heart, and in having fun with the people around you. Perhaps that's when you can actually get to know this person a little more, but you've got to step forward and be this Knight of Cups and bring this emotional offer of truth and clarity, perhaps to somebody else. It could be very much to the person you love, which brings victory. Let's see what this card here is about. Dear you, sometimes you just feel like no one understands you. You're not heard, or even that you don't count. This, my dear, is a terrible illusion. That's what you don't have clarity about. You don't think that you deserve love. You don't think that you have clarity on the fact that you can have love, or you can fall in love again. The need to balance your emotions between your head and your heart. Someone's going to make a heart over head decision. Or the divine is going to bring your head into submission and bring healing in a situation. You are never alone, and even when rejection happens, you are ultimately being protected, so better things can replace what wouldn't have worked in the first place. Everyone on this side of the veil is watching over you and rooting for your ultimate success. Life loves you, we love you, and you are a unique spark of the divine and always connected to the light and to source. You are always in our care. Trust and keep the faith. Love you always and forever. Perhaps someone's been all up in their feels about being left behind by somebody, and you gain clarity on that. And when you gain clarity on that, it brings healing. Perhaps you go out and spend more time with your friends, enjoying, and then you end up meeting somebody that you turn out to like very, very much. It's the divine bringing two people together, and it brings a sort of victory, because perhaps this person sees the beauty in you that the divine sees in you, the beauty in you that the other person you were with didn't see in you. And maybe that's the clarity, is that you still are beautiful, you still are lovable, regardless of how you were treated in the past. And to you, that victory creates an incredibly happy outcome. You know, life loves you, we love you, and you are a unique spark of the universe and always connected to the light and to source. Trust and keep the faith. Love you always and forever. Let's see what these cards are about. The Hawk Prince, it's about taking a step back and viewing it from a bird's eye view and looking on things that perhaps you didn't see in the right trajectory. Listening to the divine. Perhaps you've been on ice for a little while, preserving your ideas and preserving all the things that you thought to move forward with a relationship, trying to find balance in your emotions before you move ahead and bring this clarity to your life. We have card 11 and card number 28, which makes a 10. So let's see what card 11 is. Look, I moved right to it. The Hawk Prince. As an ally, the Hawk Prince appears with good news. He flies into your life to alert you that a message is coming. This one, perhaps. He flies into your life to alert you that a message is coming to help you manifest your destiny. Expect a phone call, letter, email, or conversation that lets you know the next step to take forward towards your greatest good, or to tell you that you've arrived at an important stage along your path. The Hawk Prince is also an ally for spirit communication, so pay attention when you think you hear something important pop out of you on the radio, on TV, or in overhearing the conversation of strangers. Spirit is constantly in dialogue with you. Are you listening? Stay open and expect Spirit to speak to you and show you the way to your prosperity in all aspects of your life. As a challenger, the Hawk Prince challenges you to pay attention and listen to the warnings being sent your way. Are you pushing forward in spite of others' cautioning about the direction you're headed? Are you refusing to listen to your own inner voice? Red flags are waving in the breeze, and you're being challenged to heed their message. When the Hawk Prince descends as your challenger, it's an indication that something isn't quite right. Don't worry, though. He always arrives just in time for you to let go of your old ideas and begin again. Spirit only wants the best for you. Beautiful. So either way, the Hawk Prince is coming to keep you on the trajectory you're supposed to be on, whether as to show you the direction you're headed is correct or the direction you're headed needs a little bit of change in perception. The Ice Queen, ideas preserved, non-action, entitlement. Card number 28. Let's see what this one says. Oops. So we have the Ice Queen. The Ice Queen as an ally has come to block your movement for your highest good. Let your ideas be preserved until later. You can thaw them out and use them at another time when they will best serve. The realm of the Ice Queen is the place of non-action, and now is a perfect time to take a look at how far you've come and ask yourself for re-clarification of your highest goals. Not all of your plans can be accomplished at this moment. In fact, putting them on ice allows for the perfect timing later on. Don't be too hasty in trying to reach your goal. An even better one will represent itself if you surrender and spend the winter with Ice Queen. Perhaps, too, you're trying to do too many things at once. This is a good occasion to choose only one thing to focus on and let Ice Queen put the others in a deep freeze until a more appropriate time. She'll let you know when it's time to let them thaw. Challenger. When the Ice Queen comes as a challenge to challenge you, she asks you to look at the illusion of ownership. Do you believe you truly own anything in this world? For example, do any of us really own land? Do we own ideas? Or is it that we have simply laid claim to something we believe we're entitled to? Even inspiration is borrowed from spirit and shared by all in the field of divine consciousness that permeates everything. Others have thought of even your most ingenious ideas somewhere else in time. And so what? Life incarnate is short. When you transition, you take nothing with you from the material world. The Ice Queen calls upon you to release your hold on your relationships, your belongings, your home, and all aspects of your life. Let life flow as it will. Everything is impermanent. Once you recognize that, everything is seen as the living miracle that it really is. You won't be frozen into self-induced limitations. It's time to let go of ownership in general and be grateful for and enjoy what you've been gifted within. What a beautiful reading, my friends. I hope this resonates with some of you. If it does, leave a message below. If you'd like to go ahead and come with me over to the extended, I'll leave a link down below and feel free to join me. I'm looking forward to digging into what this Knight of Water here is all up to, what this clarity is about, what this victory is coming in to bring this happy outcome, what it is you're soaring above to pay attention to, and what it is you might want to put on ice. All right, I'm going to have a look. So if you'd like to join me, come on over. Talk to you later. Blessings.